Hello. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to get it pulled up on my computer, so if anybody joins, I have that. I can see, we'll be able to see comments. Okay, so for today's live, we're going to be creating this card. It is, I created these for my swap cards for my team. We did a team swap using new products from the new catalog. So I created this card. So we're going to use the Beauty of Friendship stamp set and framelits. Okay. Then let's see. So I have my card base. I did a little bit of work ahead of time. So we're also going to use the watercolor paper. Okay. So what I did was I just cut it in half. It's 7 inches, so we're going to just cut it at 3.5. Okay. That gives you enough for 2 cards. Okay. Put this back away so I don't lose it and put it in with my Whisper White by accident. Okay. So the card base, all the measurements will be on my blog post, but the card base is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then I took a piece of crumb cake and I ran it through our embossing folder, the Painted Textures embossing folder. Okay, and then I'm just going to attach it to my card. Okay, so we're just going to attach that to the card front. Okay, so what I did next is I'm going to grab a piece of scrap. I don't want to mess up my, okay. So I took a piece of I took the watercolor paper. Okay. Then you can spritz this. So you just take your spritzer and you fill it with water. And then you just, spritz your paper where it's wet, and then I bring a baby wipe and come back through and wipe it over it. I want it wet, but I don't want the water sitting on it wet. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're going to use the Evening Evergreen ink pad. Okay, so what we're going to do is bring in our stamp set, and we're just going to, oh wait, I knew it. It's okay, but I'm looking for my piercing pad. I found that when you stamp that it will, you don't want to I don't re-ink it every time. I do like 2 and then I stamp, re-ink it. Okay. So there's that. Okay. And because it's wet, it gives you this watercolored effect. So then I'm coming in with, so this is our Baker's Twine Essentials pack. And I'm coming in with the cream colored one. I think there's a crumb cake one, but I might have used it all. So I'm just going to use this. So this, I'm going to put adhesive on the back. I can move this out of the way. And I'm just going to put my Baker's Twine, and then I do 3. So I do a wrap around 3 times, and then bring in my ribbon scissors and cut my twine. Okay, so it's just like that. So in this essentials pack, you get vanilla, white, black, gray, and crumb cake. Like I said, I used all my crumb cakes. I just used the vanilla today. You can use whatever you want on yours. Okay, so we're just gonna, I actually pop this up with dimensionals when I put it on the card to give it some height. And so one thing I do when I put my dimensionals on is I go over the ends of my twine. Even though I glued it, I go over the ends just so that I can make sure it's going to stay attached. Okay. So when you have your ink out and you're stamping your trees on this, I went ahead and stamped also on a piece of basic white. I just inked it up, stamped on the basic white, and then that was ready. Then here's my hello, and I'm just coming in with dimensionals on this. I'm going through a dimensional phase right now where I just absolutely love dimensionals. Okay, and then we're going to come in with dimensionals on our tree. I go through phases, and right now I'm in a dimensional phase. I can use them all on every project. Okay, so there's that. And that's it. It's that simple. Okay, so it was a quick and cute card. Like I said, these spritzers, we sell them in the catalog. I want to say they're $3 and you get 2 of them. You can also put alcohol in these with a couple re-inker drops and spritz your paper. Makes a cute design too. I love the watercolor look. And so that is today's project. Quick and easy. If you have any questions, please let me know. And join me Thursday as we do at noon for our live, as we do our calendar 8.5 by 11 calendar page. Thank you.